How doth the city sit solitary, that was full of peoples? How is she become as a widow? She that was great among the nations, and princess among the provinces, how is she become tributary? She weepeth sore in the night, and her tears are or comfort her. All her friends have dealt treacherously her cheeks. Among all her lovers, she hath none to with her, they are become her enemies. Judah is gone into captivity because of affliction. He heathen, she findeth no rest, all her persecutors, and because of great servitude, the dwelleth among overtook her between the strait. The ways of Zion do mourn, because none come to sigh, her virgins are afflicted. Solemn feasts, all her gates are desolate, her bitterness. Indeed she is in. Hamite did her, for the multitude of her adversaries are the chief, her enemies prosper, for the Lord her transgressions, her children are gone into captivity before the enemy. And from the daughter of Zion all her beauty is departed, her princes are become like harts that find no pasture, and they are gone without strength. Before the pursuer. Jerusalem remembered in the days of her amniotic in the days of old, when her people fell into the end of her miseries, all her pleasant things that hand of the enemy, and one did help her, the adversary saw her, and did mock at her Sabbaths all that honored her despise her, because Jerusalem hath grievously sinned, therefore she is backward. Have seen her nakedness, yea, she sigheth, her nithiness her last end. Her skirts, she rimmeth? No. 9. Had no or she came down wonderfully, Arter. O Lord, behold my affliction, or the enemy hath magnified himself. He. Things, for she hath seen that the Sari hath spread out his hands upon all eared into her sanctuary, whom thou didst irrigation. Command that they should not enter into thy. All her people sigh, they seek bread, they have given their pleasant things for me to relieve the soul. See, O Lord, and consider, for I am become vile. 12 Is it nothing to you, all ye that pass by? Behold, and see if there be any sorrow, like unto my sorrow, which is done unto me, wherewith the Lord hath afflicted me in the day of his fierce anger. 13 From above hath he sent fire into my bones, and it prevaileth against them. He hath spread a net for my desolate and faint all the day. Feet, he hath turned me back, he hath made me 14. The yoke of my transgressions is bound by his hand, they are wreathed, and come up upon my hath delivered me into their hands, from whom my neck, he hath made my strength to fall, the Lord not able to rise up. 15 The Lord hath trodden under foot all my mighty men in the midst of me, he hath called an assembly against me to crush my young men, the Lord hath trodden the virgin, the daughter of Judah, as in a winepress. Runneth down with water, because the comforter 10 For these things I weep, mine eye that should relieve my soul is far from me, my children are desolate, because the enemy prevailed. 17 Zion spreadeth forth her hands, and there is none to comfort her, the Lord hath commanded concerning Jacob, that his adversary should be round about him, Jerusalem is as a menstruous woman among them. 18 The Lord is righteous, for I have rebelled against his commandment, hear, I pray you, all people, and behold my sorrow, my virgins and my young men are gone into captivity. 11 Called for my lovers, but they deceived me, my priests and mine elders gave up the ghost in the city, while they sought their meat to relieve their souls. 20 Behold, O Lord, for I am in distress, my bowels are troubled, mine heart is turned within me, for I have grievously rebelled, abroad the sword bereaveth, at home there is as death. 21 They have heard that I sigh, there is none to trouble, they are glad that thou hast done it, thou wilt comfort me, all mine enemies have heard of my bring the day that thou hast called, and they shall be like unto me. 22 Let all their wickedness come before thee, and do unto them as thou